Duval, owner of Open Bar Hospitality, out here in one of my partnerships in Brooklyn, Elberta Bar and Restaurant. Great restaurant located in Flatbush, downtown Brooklyn, right by the Barclays Center. Today we're making some incredible cocktails with BULLDOG gin. BULLDOG gin is one of the best spirits out on the market right now. It is not your grandma's bathtub water gin. This is a 12 botanical spirit that's quadruple distilled and is essential for making great cocktails. You can see nowadays too that a lot of mixologists all over the world are going to BULLDOG for their gin. Today we're making a great cocktail. It's going to be a Ramón Fizz, but we're calling it the Ramón Fizz. It's going to be a Spanish twist on it. Instead of using the heavy cream, I'm going to be using some coconut milk. I'm also going to char some sweet coconut and put that on top of the cocktail. Let's get started. First, I'm going to add 2 ounces of BULLDOG gin. Like I said, this is an incredibly mixable spirit. One of the best gins on the market right now, and it just goes down so smoothly. I'm going to do 1 ounce of coconut milk. The coconut milk is going to give it some great texture and a great coconut hint. Beyond that, I'm going to do 2 quail eggs. Quail eggs, you might not be able to find at your local store, but you can use egg white as a substitute, and it'll still become a great cocktail. Make sure not to get the shell in, just bust that quail egg right in there. And then beyond that, I'm going to do a ½ ounce of lime, ½ ounce of lemon. It's going to give the drink some great acidity and make it well balanced. Beyond that, I'm going to do a ½ ounce of basil simple syrup. Simple syrup is equal parts of hot water to sugar, but for me, I like to infuse my simple syrups with different herbs. So what I do is I let it steep like a tea, then add it to the sugar, and it just blends greatly, also infusing the actual simple syrup. ½ ounce of that. I'm going to take the spring from my shaker and drop it into my, the spring from my strainer and drop it into the shaker. It's going to whip that egg white, giving it the great froth the cocktail demands. Lock it in. This is a very vigorous shake. You see me using my guns, and I'm just getting in there to kind of just mix up that egg white and get the nice froth that I'm looking for. So first I do a dry shake, then I'm going to add some ice and shake it again. This actual drink is served up. So what I'm going to do now, the last ingredient is our orange blossom. Orange blossom is a kind of fragrant, aromatic liquid that's used for desserts, and we're using it for our cocktails. So I'm going to spray the inside of the glass with it. Take my other strainer and put my concoction in there. Get this nice white velvety gin cocktail. And beyond that, I'm going to top it off with some Sprite. Just a little bit. It's going to give the drink its froth. And just build it properly. Give it a nice stir. And now I'm going to my coconuts. So I have my coconuts, and it wouldn't be me if I didn't put something on fire. So we're going to just turn this bad boy on. And I'm going to char some coconut, some sweet coconut. This is going to be the garnish for the top of the cocktail, as well as a dash of bitters and pea chard. Got this great smelling coconut that we're going to use for the top of our cocktail. Grab my pea chard, give it a couple of dashes. And then my Angostura bitters, one of the oldest bitters out there. After that, I'm going to top it off with some sweet coconut that I just smoked. And I have a beautiful Ramón Fizz gin cocktail made of BULLDOG gin. Enjoy. That's delicious.